Hey guys, welcome back to Mother Tucker's YouTube channel. I'm Tina.
And I'm Jason.
And we are
That's
here
me.
today in Palmyra, Pennsylvania.
At the Black Swan Antiquities.
Yes, we are. And it's a little windy and cold, so we're still in the car.
I ain't getting out. She's going to drive me up to the door.
No, I'm not.
Yes, she is.
No, I'm not.
Yes, she is.
When's the last time we were here?
Oh, I come over often, sometimes without you. Oh, I was here a month ago.
Y'all see how it is,
right? She hasn't been here for 3 months.
Y'all see how it is. Oh, I come over without you, Tina. Okay. So, it's been a couple months since I've been here. Someone else is apparently frequenting the joint
I was here a month ago.
Without letting me know. But whatever. So, it's fine. I don't have any hurt feelings over it. We are excited. We're excited to go in and see what we can find. So, come on, guys. Let's go. We started off in the back of the store this time because there is a great booth that we knew would be stocked with Christmas. So straight off the bat, we found some ceramic Christmas trees. Look at these shelves loaded up with angels and babies. This one definitely caught my attention. I had never seen a baby. It looks like crawling on two separate clouds. I wasn't quite sure. But it was a really interesting and cute piece. It is made by Napco. Was really adorable. I am just looking through all of these angels and girls, trying to see if anything is going to grab my attention. Of course, Jason interrupts me, but it's a good interruption because he had this white Christmas tree. We weren't sure of the age, so we did decide to leave it. We found some head vases. She is a large girl at $59. And I am a sucker for all of these birthday month angels and girls. So I was definitely looking through them to see if I could find any holiday ones. Unfortunately, I did not. Then, looking on the top shelf, I spotted a deer peeking out at me. This is a Royal Copley planter. It was priced at $27, which is a fair price, but full on retail, so I did decide to leave that there. I was definitely checking these shelves closely because, as you can see, they are full. Then I saw this guy peeking out at me. Isn't he adorable? I was spotting glass, Christmas. This booth just had everything. I really like this glass piece, but at $18, I wasn't sure that it was Murano. It looked like it should be a napkin holder, but I wasn't 100% on that. Then I spotted this beautiful blue and white cased glass bowl. I love the way the corners wrap up. It was stunning and a pretty heavy piece. I didn't want to lift it up with just one hand. The feet were really cool. I liked that. Then, of course, I spotted the bluebirds. Oh my goodness, this person just really had everything and a great mixture in their booth. The Bluebirds of Happiness were signed, of course, by Leo Ward, 1999. They were $17. I did detect a rough spot on the one beak, so I did decide to put them back and think about them. They also had a shelf of swung vases, which you can never go wrong with, right, guys? This Fenton Amberina thumbprint swung vase is beautiful. The mouth on it is gorgeous. I love that yellow rim around it. Of course, the detail in the middle with the pooling, it was stunning at $41. That is pretty close to retail. And then I was looking at the Fenton label or the Fenton marking on the bottom, and then I spotted it had a chip on the edge. They had a second vase in their booth. It is a stretched hobnail. It should be Fenton as well, Amberina vase. Again, this one was just a little too close to retail for me, but gosh, it is nice to see those in person always. Then, as I went into the next booth, they had a whole other shelf of swung vases. Apparently, it's Swung Vase Day here at Mother Tucker's channel. So, I was definitely eyeballing all of these glass swung vases. They, of course, always attract my attention when they're all put together like this. This green one is just beautiful with the petal vase. I do think this is a Viking one, although I wasn't 100%. I just love the color and style of this one. I thought that it was just so unique and not one I typically see. Of course, the colonial blue ones caught my eye, and this one I do know is Fenton inverted strawberry because I just picked up a piece of that at Goodwill. Then I spotted this vase. Wow. The color and red on this was stunning. It is a great piece of glass. Now, it is marked on the bottom Blanco. Jason and I are not quite sure that it is Blanco, but it was a beautiful piece of glass nonetheless and really caught my eye. It was $45, so it did go back on the shelf. And then I do know this is Viking, and I love just, it looks like an orange Jolly Rancher, right, guys? This was just marked amber, or it was marked Amberina Art Glass at $28. Again, this is a stunning piece, but the price isn't quite where I need it to be. As I was looking in the booth, Jason, of course, interrupted me again. But as always, with some great goodies that he just found, we did take this bag of ornaments home with us. Most will be for sale in upcoming sales. And this Santa toy bag, I think, may be a keeper for us. We both thought it was adorable. Then I started to get into some cases full of Christmas. Look at all these shakers, angel figurines. I love Mr. and Mrs. Claus kissing. Those are shakers. The Noel kids in the back are great as well. All of that was priced relatively close to retail, but then I spotted this guy sitting in the back of a shelf. I mean, how can you resist him with his disco balls, right? I love this Santa planter. He was $28. I believe he is either Napco or Relpo. I don't really remember off the top of my head, and he was missing his sticker, but gosh, his face is so darn cute. I was really tempted with him because I really, really liked him, but I did in fact put him back. So very carefully, as all of his greenery was kind of large. Then I spotted these head vases. Now, this girl head vase I had never seen before. I was pretty sure that it was going to end up being a Nesco or Napco. However, to my surprise, when I turned it over, it was merely marked Japan with a little wreath there. She is beautiful. I love her colors. I love her face. The fact that she is $50 is the only reason that Tina did not take her home with me, because I was so tempted to almost keep her. I simply fell in love with her face. This umbrella girl I have seen before. However, that is a metal umbrella and is not original to the piece. She should have a ceramic umbrella. And last but not least, I am always a sucker for these eyelash head vases. I don't know what it is about their faces, but I simply love them. She was $30, and again, pretty close to retail, but great to see in person. Then these caught my attention. Do you see it? Yeah, they're like the articulated eyes, but they're records, you guys. How cool is that? They go from Merry Christmas to Happy New Year. They were $20 each, and I just thought they were so cool. Then I spotted this feather. So this is an aluminum Christmas tree. However, it's called a feather aluminum Christmas tree with Mercury balls on it. It was $30. I do think it was missing most of its Mercury beads and balls. It should have been, I think, a little more decorated. But Jason found this great Mercury beaded pick, and I think we are going to use this for ourselves in one of the planters that we have collected over the years. Next up, I spotted a basket full of Christmas and bags. Hello, you guys know I'm about to dig. I mean, let's be honest, I was really hopeful. I was about to find some good stuff. Um, the reindeer were super cute. However, they weren't all in the best of shape. As I was digging, like the Santas were cute, but they looked a little more 80s. I'm not giving up hope yet, guys. We have some little what are those? Little band member pixies. They weren't too fantastic. Some of the stuff I think was from the 70s and 80s. So they all had plastic faces. And as you guys well know, sometimes the paint on those just really are not the best. I was super excited when I saw these deer. I was like, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. But right away I could tell one of the guys is missing his nose. The other one looks like he broke his nose. They just were not in the best of condition. So I did decide to leave those all there, sadly. But I was not giving up hope just yet because you never know what you're going to find, right? I love this ceramic Christmas tree. I'm a sucker for those. And then as I was about to leave, I spotted this box down here. I was like, what are you? I love the ceramic head angel in the corner, and I really wanted her. However, I had to take, of course, the entire box, and nothing else looked really good. So for $10, sadly, I put that back. I did spot some lucite grapes in this booth. They were both $45. One was on a larger wood piece, and then the bunch laying in front was also $45. They also had some of these old, now this one was a plastic faced ornament. I always think those look like gnomes at $9. They did have some Christmas, but nothing was grabbing my attention. And then in the next booth over, I saw this. This is a beautiful, stunning bottle brush tree with not only mercury balls, but look at those. That's mercury candles on it. This piece was amazing. It's $55 and it says that it rotates and it does work. Then I spotted Holt Howard. So you guys know we've been on a Holt Howard kick, and it was great to see all these pieces in person and such I'm going to say a large amount, you don't really see the Holt Howard rooster stuff very often. To have a pitcher with, I think it was 4 mugs, the salt and pepper, the butter dish, and the spoon rest all together. That was crazy. Now, they were all priced individually, so like just the pitcher and mugs were $44. The shakers, I believe, were $20. They were fair prices for what they were, and all of them were in excellent condition. I normally see these, and the red cold paint is just horrible on them. So that was wonderful, again, to see in person. I was super happy about that. Then in a case, I spotted this little blue medicine bottle. Isn't this thing creepy cool? It's got a skull and I'm guessing crossbones on it. I couldn't see a price, but I just thought it was neat. Then, of course, we're on the hunt for Christmas, you guys. So we found some more Christmas trees. The ceramic Christmas trees I love. Jason and I have a few of these, and I always check when I see them to see what pricing is on them. Unfortunately, they've really gone up in value, so I normally can't get one. I normally don't find them at reasonable prices anymore. This is a piece of Hall pottery, and this is with the bluebirds and pink birds on it. Now the back of this is in the color yellow. However, I don't think I've ever seen it in yellow. I know they made it. I typically see these pieces in the pale pink or the blue, but I don't think I've ever seen one in the yellow. So that was really cool to see in person. And then as I was leaving the booth, I was like, wait a minute. What is this? This is like bejeweled meets light bright. Like, what am I looking at? I believe this was either a kit or handmade. Someone poked holes and Christmas tree lights are poking through in between all of the jewelry, and the jewelry is fastened to this piece of black velvet to look like a Christmas tree. It was amazing. I'm not gonna lie, I really had to take a moment to look at this. Of course, as a lover of vintage jewelry, I hope that all those pieces had some sort of issue and weren't adhered to or broken for the cause. But it was $86. However, it was stunning to see in person. Then I spotted these pixie planters. Gosh, I just love the looks of these guys. Every time I see them, I have to pick them up. They are, of course, made by Shawnee in the USA. They were $35 each. I just think they are so well done. Shawnee always did a great job with their pottery. And this one specifically, I like the darker boot with the pale pink and green on this pixie. They were just spectacular. I spotted some more vintage Christmas. This particular angel does have what I believe is a ceramic Holt Howard head. However, as you can see, her mesh and netting is not in very good shape. And then, of course, I found the articulated-eyed Santa mug. Gosh, he just always makes me giggle and cracks me up. I guess that's what happens when Santa drinks the day after, right? Just kidding. And then I spotted this little angel girl. Oh, she was so sweet. I believe she is a package tie, and while she was only a few dollars, she was $5, but she was on sale. I do think she's supposed to be bright red, and because you can see on the back there's a deeper red, and she is reading orange in the front, so I did decide to leave her behind. It was great to spot these Noel kids, though, in the showcase. They were $85, and these two Santas next to them were just adorable. Unfortunately, they were standing on their tags, and I couldn't see how much they were. Then I spotted Mr. and Mrs. Claus Santa banks. How cute are they? They're kind of that like ceramic-ish paper mache, more like composition, not paper mache. They were made in Japan. They were both banks. They were in great condition. And as I'm looking at them, I'm trying to look for a price tag, and I'm like, Tina, they were not priced, so I had to leave them there. This booth is also one of our favorites. She sells Christmas all year long, so I knew I needed to go in and check out what she had in her booth. You can see a variety of Santas as well as angels, reindeer. I love those ceramic Santas. They are adorable. She has a great variety of all kinds of Christmas goodies in here, most of which are priced fair but closer to retail. So there wasn't a whole lot for us to find for resale. However, I was also looking for us just to make sure there wasn't a goodie hidden in here somewhere, right? Next to her case, I did spot these diorama plastic jewelry ornaments. I love these things. I know they're plastic, but I actually think they look super cute when they're hanging on the tree and the Christmas lights catch it. I think those things are just adorable. Then I spotted this shaker. Now, he is by himself and missing his mate, but he is a crest piece, and I love his face. He also did not have a price, so Tina was on a roll today, everybody, with no price, and he's missing his dude, but he was cool to see. I spotted some more milk glass here, $30 for that vase. That vase was huge and was a great piece to see. Of course, some more lucite grapes, and next to it, the Fenton Amberina thumbprint ruffled bowl was, I think, $30. And these brandy snifters were amazing. That green one in the back, you guys, is ginormous. I think it was like 3 feet. Okay, let's talk about them. This chain trio is amazing. I thought she was $39 and I was excited. She wasn't. She was $139, but I loved her. And this orange Fostoria heirloom bowl is just beautiful to see in person at $34.50. This was like one gigantic Jolly Rancher. It was amazing. I've never seen that color. So Here we go, guys. Jason did go back and get the colonial blue swung vase. We have some littles here on the counter that we got. A couple Christmas pins. Of course, our toy bag and Mercury ball pick, as well as the ornaments and some popcorn Santas to round out the shopping trip.
Hey, why am I always in the back?
Okay, guys, because you're tall. Well, that was a super fun trip here at Black Swan. Jason's so excited. It's a little windy. Jason's so excited with his popcorn Santas. I think there's a snowman in there too, right?
No, they're all Santas.
Oh, they're all Santas.
There's no
Whatever.
snowman.
What do I know? I have a little box here. I'm excited. Few things for us, few things for resale. I'd say that's a good day, folks. I'm putting it in the win column. So thank you so much for joining us and tagging along on our shopping trip. We greatly appreciate it. As always,
Please subscribe. Make sure to hit that thumbs up and make sure you hit the notification bell so you know when we go live for our live sales, which are every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern. It's Junk Antiques, myself and my buddy David. We are the Vintage Gents. And then we have oh my God, it's cold. Sorry.
Could you hurry up?
And then on Thursdays, we have the quartet with Sarah, the Traveling Button, myself, Mother Tucker's Antiques, a guest, and her husband, David Junk Antiques. Not necessarily in that order. Come on, let's go. It's cold.
I'm just standing here freezing. Thank you so
guys.
much for tagging along. Don't forget to hit the like button. Please subscribe to our channel. It is free as always. Thank you so much. Until next time, guys, go out and have a great day. See you later.